This is my recap and reaction to Sister Wives Season 18, Episode 15, the first part of the 4-part tell-all. And yes, we're all about to get triggered over here. First of all, Suki is back, there's beige couches, and she asks the most awkward, crazy question of all time at the end, so watch the whole way through. I know a lot of people are not a fan of Suki, but here she is. Everyone's getting ready, Robyn's nauseous, Janelle's blow-drying her hair, Kody says he only gets nervous when he's there, and everyone's driving separately because clearly they didn't all go at the same time. Too awkward. I think they must interview Kody first, go through all the messy stuff he says, and then go from there. A few times Suki references things Kody said in the other ladies' interviews, so I think that's how they do it. They start with a dumb icebreaker and ask them, if Sister Wives was a variety show, what would the theme song be? Kody says, losing my religion. Mary says, all the single ladies. Janelle says, we will rock you. I don't know why. Christine says, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Mary wins this round. What do you guys think? Who had the best song choice here? Then they move on to Kody and Robyn's true love soulmate connection, and this takes actually a big chunk of the episode. Kody insists that he isn't as angry as before, but let's see. And he says that looking back, he was so anxious to be in plural marriage, he wasn't vetting who he was marrying. The blame goes on that you should always start out in love. He thought he could make up the difference. So, okay, that's great that's so awkward to hear. He fell in love with Robyn and no one else, just choosing to be in the covenant. This is this new narrative that Kody is going with now, the I never loved them angle and poor me, I learned what real love was when I met my soulmate Robyn. Apparently, he wept for weeks of joy when he started courting Robyn. So they clicked, we all know, but how painful is it for the wives to hear this? Quick cut to Janelle saying, we had a fully functional marriage, and the love got better as we got older. I mean, really, TLC, that's such a sad edit. Kody's like, I didn't really love them, and Janelle's like, our love got better and better, it was great. Robyn says she wonders if Kody is rewriting history because there's a lot of that happening now. And Robyn says, I did my best not to have our love be something painful for them. She was suppressing her love and affection for Kody. She kind of comes off as if she's, first of all, scared of what Kody may have said in his interview. She's not exactly thrilled about talking about her and Kody's love, it kind of seems to me. Almost like, you know, Kody's more into talking about it and into her than she is into him. I don't know. That's just the vibe I'm getting. She looks very scared. Christine says she was watching Kody get ready to go meet Robyn in the early years. He was sitting on her bed and he admitted that he was in love with Robyn and it hurt her really bad. So she would have been pregnant with Truly when he said this. So just imagine him at the foot of the bed all jolly about his newfound love. I mean, no. Kody says that when he met Robyn, it was the first time he was ever in love. It became a grind to prove his love to the other women. Kody says it was a dance, and some years the dance was working, sometimes the dance wasn't. I mean, Kody just stopped dancing, didn't he, after a while? Suki asks Mary about Robyn and Kody's soul connection, and Mary says it's unfortunate that the other people had to go to the wayside. He has the capacity to do it all, but he's not doing it. Do I sense like a glimmer of like what could have been or something with Mary? I feel like she's still kind of thinking, why didn't he pull this off? Kody admits that he is guilty of not being in love with them. He still wants romantic love with Janelle somehow, though. But then they start to watch that big fight over Christmas between Janelle and Kody, and they all are watching it. They all look so uncomfortable, and Robyn even turns away. She won't even look at the end when the curse words start flying. She can't look. Kody says it may not be the worst fight they ever had, but Janelle says it was. So there's some discrepancy there. Like, was it or was it not? They've probably had some other bad fights, though. But honestly, how many times are they going to replay this scene? He takes credit for it escalating, though, and Mary says Kody needs to do some introspection. Couldn't agree more, Mary. Robyn says it was the Christmas tree in Janelle's apartment and that she was going to bring the tree to the rental with his kids, and that was the trigger for the fight. He was expecting Janelle to support him during the whole Christine breakup, and he saw that she was siding with Christine. It was a trigger, and the Christine-Janelle bond was the catalyst here. And remember, Robyn speaks Kody, so I guess this was the real story. Yeah, Kody says Janelle never supported him during the Christine breakup and that she may not be even able to be empathetic. He's jealous that they're getting along, Christine and Janelle, now, but they didn't before, so to him it feels like a F you. Christine says, "Oh yeah, this is what jealousy looks like, buddy." And she just keeps calling him buddy. And we learn about one time, I don't know if this was on, it must have been off camera. Kody got really sick and Janelle and Christine were on vacation together and he called Janelle. Janelle did call the doctor and Kody had asked Janelle to maybe get him some stuff. They must have been somewhat close, but Christine reminded her that all she'd be doing is taking the stuff to his doorstep and that he didn't visit her or take care of her when she was sick. And this convinced her to stay. So Christine does have some influence. I feel like if Christine wasn't there, she would have gotten the stuff. Kody feels like the boys are blaming Robyn, the kids are estranged, and they've been, you know what holes to him and Robyn. He keeps saying he didn't want them separating him and Robyn. And there's a lot of bullying in the family with the kids too, and he's not going to put up with it. This kind of sounds to me like he's accusing Janelle's kids of bullying Robyn's kids. I don't know, that's just my interpretation. Robyn says that she would have gone with her kids to Janelle's Christmas if she was invited, but I do not believe this for a second. No way. Didn't she say that Christmas was not safe or something? She didn't even want her kids doing the gift exchange. That seemed iffy. There's no way she's bringing her kids to Janelle's rental. I don't know why she's saying that. I don't think she means it. Robyn insists that she wanted Janelle and Kody to work it out. She cries and says, like, 6 kids, that's worth looking at, she said over and over. Janelle says she was emotional after the fight with Kody, but she felt relieved later when she was in a parking lot running errands. She felt like a burden was lifted from her. And they just will not stop talking about Janelle and Kody's breakup in this episode. There's only a few minutes left, and they start a new whole clip where they're at the Mexican restaurant and Janelle says that she wants to stay separated. Kody says Janelle sees me as a resource, and she doesn't dive into his humanity, and that he literally says that he's like a boy toy for Janelle, or a pool boy. And so Suki then asks, "Oh, are you guys just having great sex?" Boom, mic drop, and it cuts. Guarantee you he's not going to answer that though, because he usually will just say, "I'm not answering that," or whatever. But the fact that Suki asked that, I mean, she went there. She went there. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the first part of the 4-part tell-all. We have so much left to look at and talk about. This was kind of all about Janelle and Kody's breakup and Robyn and Kody's love. So I'm pretty sure the other kind of parts will be more interesting. And I kind of can't wait to see Kody's reaction to Suki's question next week. All right, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.